It is a great day to film. Inside this box is my repaired Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. Before I get into this box, I'm going to explain what happened, and then I will show you what parts were replaced and fixed. Here's what happened. I was listening to music and the headphones were Samsung headphones. It was connected to my S7 Edge. I was listening to music and then I unplugged my headphones from the 3.5mm headphone jack, and then I placed my phone on my desk. Then I came back to my desk, turned on my phone to see if there's any notifications. Then I turned off my phone. Then I come back to my smartphone. I noticed that half of the screen is white, the other half is black. And I was like, what's going on? I can't do anything. I can't even see anything. Then I went and typed on Google to see what is going on with the smartphone. And I read what are the steps to resetting the phone or to see if it's a firmware problem or not. I've tried everything, resetting my phone and pressing all the buttons, whatever technique to do to make my smartphone to come back alive. And then apparently I tried all the steps, what to do. Apparently it is a firmware problem that Samsung has on the S7 Edge. I've realized what Samsung is doing is that they're putting a firmware for older smartphones to crash with their screens so that you can go get the newest and greatest latest technology of Samsung devices. Samsung, this is messed up. And I've watched a lot of videos of people showing, hey, this is my screen. And the videos that I'm talking about is the people that have a S7 Edge and older, and they show, this is my screen, this is what's going on, there's flashes of light, and some of the videos that I haven't watched, phones are turning black. Maybe you heard this news or not, Apple is doing the same thing, that the older phones, if you update the firmware, it slows down the iPhones. I understand that you have to make a firmware update for older phones to adjust the battery and to adjust the UI so it can still have a good amount of speed on the older phones. I understand that. But Samsung, to crash somehow through the firmware of a screen, that's messed up. This is my side of the story. If you have a S7 or older, comment below. I want to hear your story if this happened to your smartphone. And here's what's really interesting about this whole situation is that my manufacturer warranty, as you can see on the screen, almost ended. And this happened. I took my smartphone, I contacted Samsung, and I sent my smartphone to Samsung. I even said, hey, my manufacturer warranty is about to end, could I still send it? And they said, yes, you can send your smartphone. And so I sent it and they still fixed it, even that manufacturer warranty was already on a deadline. Thank you, Samsung, for fixing my smartphone. Hopefully, Samsung, you can fix this firmware or take a closer look at this issue that is going on with the S7 Edge displays. Let's get into the box. I haven't opened this box. This is just fresh. Here is the statement that Samsung sent inside the box. It says, "Dear David, thank you for giving us the opportunity to ensure that you have the best experience with your Samsung product. Enclosed is your repaired device, and below we have provided a detailed breakdown of parts repaired or replaced and any other action taken. Thank you again for being a Samsung customer. If there's anything else we can do to help, please don't hesitate to reach out to us at 1-800-SAMSUNG with your service ticket number." There's some information that I will not give out on the statement. That's why I'm holding it this way. Plus, I'm visually impaired. Plus, I only see 10 feet, so I have to have the piece of paper very close up. Anyway, continuing on. It lists 3 parts. I will show this to the camera. It says audio, in-cell battery, and CVC LCD. Within these replacements or fixed parts with the S7 Edge, I never have dropped this S7 Edge. This was a neat condition of this S7 Edge. So what they have replaced, I mean, yes, this was my daily driver and I've used it a lot for filming and live streaming, but to a point where I haven't looked online what these parts are. Here are all the 3 parts that were replaced and fixed. If you know these parts, comment below, explain, is this normal for smartphones to have these parts replaced, or is it something else? Just continue on with the statement. It says, during the quality control review and analysis of your product, we have tested the following key points. And they have tested all of the key points. And here's my phone. Did they send me a new phone? I remember I had just a tiny dent here. I think they have sent me a new phone. Here we go, audience. This is first time I'm turning on this phone. I haven't opened the box. It works. Awesome. Well, I'm gonna set my phone. Finally, I can use a top view. I usually use my S7 Edge as my top view. If you're thinking of getting an older phone than an S8, S7 Edge is a really great phone. Here are all the specs of the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. Here's the thing with smartphones. Everyone has a smartphone these days. Of the majority of most people have a smartphone or a flip phone. We put so much information into our smartphones, our notes, photos, etc. The list goes on. There's so much information. It's not even a phone anymore, it's a computer inside this small smartphone. What I have learned from this whole situation is that even with cloud storage, to some extent, cloud storage is good, to some extent. What I would recommend, and I won't tell you what to do because you should tell no man what to do, is that have a micro SD, which I have one right here. Every smartphone that Samsung is making has micro SD. Great job on that, Samsung. So I would recommend putting a micro SD into your smartphone and storing all the information onto the micro SD. It is better to store everything into a micro SD than onto the phone, because let's say you're heading out of the house, you forgot to back up your storage onto the cloud, and your cloud storage is full, and your notes are on your smartphone, important things on your smartphone, and then you just come back, you grab your phone, you need something really quick, and then you notice your screen is black and you can't do anything about it, and you haven't backed up to the cloud storage, you haven't saved that important information on any of the platforms. The question is now what you do. What I'm trying to say is that if you want to really keep your information safe, store into micro SD. That is the best solution I can give. It is your free will to decide what you want to do with all your information that you have on your smartphone. While my S7 Edge was getting fixed, I was using my iPhone 5C. This is a very small screen compared to this. After a week use of iPhone 5C, going back to the S7 Edge, what a relief it was. The font is bigger, the screen is bigger. I mean, it's just a relief to my eyes just getting back to the S7 Edge. If you thought this video was helpful, share it. If you liked this video, hit that like button. Hit it, click it, push it, smash it, but don't smash your screen. That notification bell to get notified when there's a new video. And also, subscribe. Be brave, continue filming. Until next time.